Hello? Hello? Testing? Is this thing on? It is on. Why isn't my webcam on? Hello? Oh, that's why. Oh. Come on. Work for me here. You gonna be a pain in my ass today, maybe? No. Okay, we're working. Good today. Just press that and that. There I am. Okay. I think, yeah, we're good to go. Now we just need to wait for World of Warcraft servers to go up. It says 10 PST, and last I checked, that's the time zone I am in. Let me just double check. I'm like 99%. Yes, that is the time zone I am in. So the servers should be up in approximately 4 minutes. Fingers crossed. I mean, they've had since 6 this morning, so they've had 4 hours. It's got to be time, right? Right? I'm hoping it's time, cause I've got to prep for raid night. Raid night is tonight, and we've got to try and. So right now we only have 3 signups. We need at least 10. 10 is the minimum. Yes, we need at least 10. So we're still going to have to recruit 7 more people. We have 3 signups currently, last I checked. So I'm going to be using Fast Guild Invite to try and find the last 3. But yeah, we're probably going to have to pug the last 3. Oh, boy. Alright. If I seem a little like, if my voice sounds off, it's because I heard a professional streaming tip that you're supposed to actually talk and you're supposed to have the audio go back through your headphones. So I'm trying that. It's a little off-putting to hear your own voice, but we're gonna try it. And I just realized that like when I talk, you can hear the fan on my computer, like the gate on my mic I have set to a certain threshold. So it'll only activate when I talk, but you can actually hear my computer because it's a gaming laptop. And if I try to make it silent, the frame rate and stream quality will tank. Oh boy. It is 9:58 and we still have no servers. Okay, I know what we can do. Here is what we are going to do. We are going to wait for Chrome to stop having a fit. Okay, there we go. For some reason, whenever I open it like a new tab in Chrome and then try to drag it over across monitors, it like lags out hard. Okay, I'm just gonna hide my bookmark bar real. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna hide my bookmark bar real quick because I have my email in my bookmark bar. Actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna rename this so I don't have to keep hiding my damn bookmark bar real quick because I'm not doxing myself. So, one, then mail number 2. I also now can hear that you can also hear my keyboard. For those of you that are curious, those are Cherry Blues. Okay, so if I set OBS up correctly. Come on. Why aren't you working? God damn it, Streamlabs. You had one job. Oh, I know why. It's because I have it set to game capture, and I guess Chrome technically isn't a game, which makes sense. Okay, there we go. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I'm going to mute World of Warcraft real quick because we don't need to hear the audio in the background. We are going to watch some of the, I'm assuming, raid. What are they called? Fuck, what was their name? Ready, check, pull. Ready, check, pull. What's the first boss for the sepulchre? Sepulchre of the first ones. I just realized how annoying it is to hear my keyboard. I'm going to raise the gate just a bit. No. You're just gonna have to deal. I find the clack of a keyboard ever so slightly like mesmerizing. Okay, so Sepulchre of the first ones is going to be it is the new raid. It's not going to be, it is the new raid. The encounters, I believe these are in order. Okay, so the Vigilant Guardian. Let's read up. Oh boy. You having a moment there? Huh. I think my computer is just like not having it right now. That's just entirely. Oh, I also just figured out my camera was below that. Yeah, my computer is just not having it right now. Poor CPU is pinned. Oh, you poor bastard. Okay, Vigilant Guardian is the first boss of the Sepulchre. Oh, I just realized something. I can't watch the Ready Check Pull video without getting copyright claimed, or not copyright claimed, of the content ID. I don't fucking know what it is anymore. So we're just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, and we're gonna have to read this bitch. Okay, so Vigilant Guardian, it's the first boss. It's hostile to Alliance and Horde. We knew that. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Vigilant Guardian. Alright, tanks. Okay, I'm probably going to be tanking tonight, so I'll read them all because I'm probably gonna have to, like fucking describe the fight to people because no one else knows the fight. And as a good raid leader, you should probably know the fight you're leading people into. Okay, so what? Okay, I should probably start at the top. Vigilant Guardian will activate prefabricated sentries to attack players periodically while employing its own defense routines. Okay, so I'm assuming that means there's going to be like ads that we need to kill. Throughout the encounter, the Vigilant Guardians will expose. You don't want to expose yourself. That's a no-no. Will exposes the core to cool down. All all players suffer 75,111 cosmic damage every 1 second for what the hell? Huh? All players suffer 75,111 cosmic damage. I'm really hoping those numbers are off, or else this fight is going to be damn near impossible. Because, like, my pally in heal spec only has like, or in tank spec, only has like 60 to 70k health. I think. I could be completely wrong. I don't really keep track of how much my max health is. So I'm hoping these are like PTR numbers. Okay, so that sounds like, from what I'm reading, it sounds like a healer check. So it's just gonna do an exposed core and a little bit of a healer check, inflicting lethal damage to all. Oh, I see how it is. Okay, I need to read the whole thing. Inflicting lethal damage to all players not shielded by an automated defense matrix. Okay, how do we get the automated defense matrix? Let's just do this. Okay, automated defense matrix. The automated creates a force field. Okay, wait. So wait. The automated defense matrix. Okay. So somehow we're supposed to get an automated defense matrix, and that's supposed to shield us from an expose. So it's not a healer check, it's a everybody get into cover check. When automa are defeated, they will drop orbs of energy that can be deposited into any automa that are still powered down. Automa restored to full power this way will reactivate. Okay. So as I understand it, so there's ads, we need to kill the ads. The ads will drop orbs that we will deposit into automa, which will give us some sort of benefit that I haven't quite figured out yet. So walking over the reclaimed materium will cause them to activate. What's the reclaimed materium? I'm assuming that's might be the orbs of energy. Defeating automa drop energy cores that have been carried and deposited into any automa that is still powered down. Okay. Wave of destruction will trigger the detonation of spikes of creation. You will need a protection of the force field to survive the effects of the Explorer's core. So there's a force field. How do we get the force field? I'm assuming it'll be extremely obvious once we first see it. Okay, walking over McLean Materium will cause them to activate. Okay, defeat automa, drop energy cores that be carried deposited on the automa. Okay, use unstable core dropped by automated defense matrices to damage the solitary guardian. You'll need the protection of force field to survive the effects of the exposed core. Okay, walking over. Yeah, we heard that one. Yeah, we heard that one. Yeah, we heard that one. Spikes of creation will trigger significant damage to all players for short duration. I'm assuming that's just another cast. Okay. So, seems like a very complicated fight so far. Huh. Let's... Alright, are the servers back yet? Nope. Well, they're 10 minutes late, Blizzard. Okay, so as I understand it, you just need to kill the ads. The ads drop something. You need to put that something into some automa that are powered down for reasons. Maybe Wowhead has a better guide. I always liked Wowhead. I did always like Wowhead. So, the first one, Vigilant Guardians. Or Vigilant Guardian. There's only one. Okay, General. Alright, here we go. This is like the TLDR. Too long, didn't read. Avoid being hit by target abilities such as refract, that motherfucker. I don't know if this happens to just me or anybody else, but sometimes, like, complicated words like refracted, if I try to say it, like, sometimes I'll get stuck, and I keep trying to say it, even though I just need to stop, take a breath, and then start over. I just keep saying it. Okay, refracted blast, the Vigilant Guardian fires beams of cosmic energy at random players. Okay, I need to get my pop filter. I did not realize it was that bad. Hang on a second. Here somewhere. Yep, there you are. Alright. Alright, let's test to see this. Oh yeah, that's better. It's less, the audio doesn't peak as much. Alright, let's see if I can actually mount this, because I remember I stopped using this pop filter because it was a bitch to mount. Like, actually mount this to the fucking arm. Terribly sorry for the audio you're hearing. I should have done this pre-stream, but I'm just so excited, and I just can't hide it. And I think I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. The arm has erectile dysfunction. It doesn't want to stay still. Okay. Guess that's what you get when you pay $10 for a pop filter. Alrighty. How do I want to do this? thinking gravity might be my friend here. Yes, gravity will be my friend. Reasons. Something to do with Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton knew about gravity. He fucking invented it. Alright, are you gonna stay? There we go. Okay. Oh, yes, but now the arm is covering my face. You fix one problem, it creates another. How lovely. Just get that out of my way. I should just oh, motherfucker. Stay there. God damn it. Sorry, excuse me, the technical difficulties. I should just stay there. So you're not gonna stay there because you're a pain in my ass. Okay. We good? Alright, I think we're good. But I'm gonna end up looking like Leafy here because I got something covering my chin. But the audio sounds better. And you can't hear me you can't hear that in my voice as much when I talk. So, it's better. It'll do. I'm gonna have to find a new headset stand though, because that's what I used. I used my mic arm to mount my, set my headset down. Okay. Where were we? Oh yes, TLDR. Avoid being hit by targeted abilities such as Refractive Blast and the Vigilant Guardian Fires beams of cosmic energy at random players. Okay, so that's one of those things where you just need to get away from other players. That's alright, pretty simple. Oh, we don't even know what the map is going to look like. Like, what obstacles are going to be. Oh boy. Okay, de-resolution, the Vigilant Guardian fires a beam of immense power that sweeps the battlefield and triggers several explosions, each inflicting 74,943 cosmic damage to all players caught within the blast. So I guess you gotta avoid that too. Okay. The prefabricated sentry smashes the ground beneath the player. The inflict wave creates a wave of disintegration zones that explode in rapid succession, inflicting 400 or 4. I can't read. I never learned how to read. That all right. Let's just try this again, but we'll do it slow. And I'll put on my Morgan. No, that's not Morgan Freeman. That's James Bond. James Bond. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. I didn't sleep last night, so my brain's a little wonky. Inflicting 400... I did it again. 44,966 cosmic damage to all players caught in the blast. So that's just another thing you need to avoid. Stand in the force field during exposed core. Dunk? What does that mean? Dunk unstable cores near the boss to advance to phase 2? Carrying an unstable core reduces the player's movement speed by 50 and inflicts 3,000 cosmic damage every second. Unstable cores can be detonated when it is near the... So those are like bombs, I guess. Use bloodless offensive and defensive cooldowns during the last 15% to survive the core overload phase. It says channeled 7 days cast. That's gonna be a long raid fight. Okay, tank with no dissonance stack should pick up any new fabricated sentry. So dissonance at 50 energy, prefabricated. Okay, so you don't add dissonance, pick up the fabricated sentry. In phase 2, taunt swap after each pneumatic impact. Okay. Slams the player for 112k damage. I'm really hoping these numbers are like PTR numbers and they're not like actually what we're gonna come across tonight, because if that's the case, I am severely undergeared. But then again, well, I mean, they like you'd think, oh yeah, we want to try and down some raid bosses for this night. Like my paladin is what I mained last patch, so he's got the good shit in terms of gear, so whatever. Okay, significant. The raid will take a pretty significant amount of damage even while standing in the force field. Okay, so that's when you blow all your healing cooldowns. Radioactive core in phase 1 and fractured core in phase 2 will add steady raid damage throughout the encounter. During phase 3, core overload will be deal increasing damage to the raid. Chain increasing numbers of healing and defensive cooldowns to keep the raid alive towards the end of the encounter. Prioritize targeting prefabricated sentries while cleaving the other adds. Save damage cooldowns for the sub 15% burn if they are close to being available. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, the encounter, or the map. The encounter area will have several clusters of powered down automa. So these are, these are the automa, which the raid will activate by killing already powered up automa near them. Once all 4 automated defense matrices have been powered up and subsequently killed by the exposed core. Okay, I think I get it. So there's going to be some powered up automa. We have to kill them. Wait, once all 4 automated... I don't read well, like, I don't absorb information very well through reading. I'm a very visual learner. Okay. During phase 1, the raids will fight various automa enemies. Okay, each time the automa is killed, their energy is redistributed to the next largest automa that is powered down. Automa will be activated throughout the encounter by the boss. Automated Defense Matrix is the most important automa because it determines when you are able to start phase 2. It will also offer protection against exposed core. So, the Automated Defense Matrix. I'm assuming these are going to be activated in a certain order. Stand within the force field when the boss casts exposed core to avoid taking lethal damage. Once exposed core is over, all active automated defense matrices adds will die and drop an unstable core, which can be picked up, taken to the boss, and used with the extra action button to deal damage to it. After all 4 automated defense matrices adds are activated and killed by exposed cores, the raid will be able to proceed to phase 2 by using all the unstable cores to damage the boss. Prefabricated sentries, the automa you'll mostly be fighting during phase 1. Wave of Disintegration is a simple ability that causes zones to appear in a straight line which explode after a short delay. Dissonance is a tank buster ability which will require your tanks to swap after 1 to 2 stacks depending on your raid's damage. Point defense drones or medium caster adds will typically die to collateral damage, so they're cleave adds. These adds will cast a blast at random targets and should be interrupted each time they cast. Oh, that's going to be fun. Searing Ablation will cause these adds to teleport to a random player and start channeling damage to them. Disruption crowd control effects such as death grips can be used on these adds. Okay. Volatile Materium are small adds that will spawn in small groups. Adaptive subroutines causes them to have increased movement speed and damage the longer they are alive, so you want to kill them quick. Okay. Exposed core. Alright, so point defense drone. Minor ability. Alright. Okay. So I'm okay, yay. They're up. Oops, not Brazil. I don't live in Brazil. I live in USA. USA. I need to switch the no, that's not it. There we go. Okay, we're gonna be playing Rhett today. And I can probably also turn the audio on WoW or back on. Oh, come on, computer. Get your shit together. I know you don't like streaming, but you're just gonna have to deal with it. You poor, poor thing. Poor baby. You can do it, computer. You can do it! Oh, Christ. I'm gonna have to adjust the settings again. Ugh. I have so many add-ons installed. No, what's this? No, it's nothing. Stay hydrated, kids. Who am I talking to? No one's watching. At least I don't think anyone is. I could be wrong. Let's see. Okay. One person is watching, but that is most likely me. Alright, let's check Twitch. Jesus, wow, hurry the fuck up. Ooh, Uther's talking shit. There'd be no further treachery. Ooh, I'm scared. Alright, who's watching on Twitch? Anyone watching on Twitch? One person is watching on Twitch, and that is again most likely me. Oh, what a time to be a Twitch and YouTube streamer. You know, it just makes you want to get up out of bed in the day to stream to absolutely nobody. Hopefully that'll change someday. Anywho, let's go to system because we don't want to play the game at 10 frames today. Let's turn down texture filtering. Any aliasing, I believe if I turn it down to like 7 will be okay. Really? 12 frames? Okay. Let's try turning off. What do we turn off? Ray tracing is off. Set you to auto detect. Huh. Oh, that's so unplayable. What setting do I have enabled that? Alright, let's just recommended these settings. That didn't help. Primary turning off VSync. That's probably not gonna help, yeah. Text resolution. We're streaming at 60 frames. Okay, maybe I'm gonna definitely have to turn it down during raid. Let's try setting it to 3. Oh boy. And WoW is just gonna, oh, okay, we're good. 5 frames? How is it worse? Okay, I have to have like, oh, I think I know what it is. I bet you I know what it is. How about I just turn you off? Did that do it? No, that didn't quite do it. What is the dealio here? I was just streaming WoW yesterday. Okay, it's mainly my CPU that's being pinned here. Oh, and my GPU. GPU is being pinned hard. NVIDIA. Oh, okay. NVIDIA broadcast. We will set you to performance. So it's gonna be a little glitchy, or not glitchy. It's gonna be a little less quality. So we're at 30 there. NVIDIA broadcast client server runtime process. What the fuck is that? Why is it using 4% of my GPU? The fuck? Chrome is using like 0.1. Steam client web helper. I'm not on Steam. Ah, damn it. Memory's pinned. Oh, Chrome using 2.5 gigs of RAM. Oh, how we love you. Okay, are we good here? Ugh, not really. Oh, shit. I need to turn on this because I need to start scanning because this is, people are logging in. This is where all, all the people that don't have guilds, this is where it's going to be at. I actually have a macro built in. Yeah, whatever. Okay, just I'll deal with that later. I guess I can close some of my Chrome tabs. Let's see. turn that off. Turn that off. And I can turn that off. Alright, 30, 40 FPS. I think that's as good as we are going to get. Okay. So as I was saying, I have a little macro with my keyboard that what it does is I have this, there's a keybind in the settings that, you know, to push this button to start scanning for players that don't have guilds. And as far as I can tell, this isn't against terms of service. I mean, it has a blacklist, so like I don't repeatedly bother the same players. So like it's not spam. It's just I'm trying to find people for my guild. 'Cause I've tried doing it manually. It's not fun. And I've done the manual thing. Ooh, lots and lots of world quests. I've done the manual thing. It was a pain. Okay, so allies assisted. I need to speak to Uther. He's kind of buried, but okay. So tell me what happened. We get to watch something. Ooh. Okay, alright. I was holding my tongue because I wanted to. Oh, oh, having goosebumps. Alright. I called it back in like 9.1 that Jaina was gonna have her, or not Jaina, fucking Sylvanas was gonna have a redemption arc. I fucking called it. I don't have it on recording, or like on recording, but I have friends that 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 heard me say it. I knew there was gonna be a redemption arc. Two, I kind of, well, yeah, like it's just I knew it. It was she was just cursed, just like Arthas. She didn't want to be the Banshee Queen. She didn't want to do. She didn't want to burn Teldrassil. She was under the Jailer's plan, just like, well, Arthas was under control of Kel'Thuzad or something like that. I'm still a little fuzzy, but look, the Jailer was linked with Kel'Thuzad, I believe, something like that. Yeah, he was, because in Sanctum of Domination, there's Kel'Thuzad. So, yeah, they're linked somehow. Kel'Thuzad made Frostmourne. Arthas got cursed by Frostmourne. Uther got, I guess, yeah, kind of got. I'm not so I'm not very good with lore in this game, but I'm excited for the Sylvanas redemption arc for sure. I mean, because like we all thought going into Shadowlands that she was going to be the big bad guy. We didn't even know about the Jailer before we came into the Shadowlands. We all thought Sylvanas was the big bad. I mean, they teased the Jailer a little bit, but we never knew anything about him. We were thinking old gods or something, but I don't know. I'm going to stop talking before people get really mad at me because I don't know what I'm talking about. And we're just going to do some quests. Okay, we already have 4 people to invite. So I'm just going to just lay this all out. Here's how this works. I push the button, sends them a guild invite, and then immediately after sells them a whisper. Or sends them a whisper. I'm not selling them anything. I'm looking for people to join my guild. Really stoked about our first raid night. I need to edit that to tonight. But I need more people. Really don't want to have to pug everyone. Here's the invite link if you want to join. Here's the invite link. Ooh, hope to see you there. And the reason I send an invite and that whisper is because some people just don't see the whisper. And like I said, there's the blacklist, or not the blacklist, it's under here somewhere. Security, filters. Oh, yeah. Remember all players. Write a player to the database, even if an invitation has not been sent. So if someone comes up here, it writes them to the database, and it's the player memorization time is set to disable, which I made sure of this. That means that it's going to stay in there forever. So I'm not going to send a guild invite to the same person twice. And it's not like I'm twisting their arm to join the guild. They can join if they want. A lot of people just decline it. So, yeah, I'm gonna, let's see, customize post. Really stoked about our first raid night tonight at 8. Oh, the macro's still going. At 8 p.m. server time. This is actually 6 my time. Oh, I didn't hit save, did I? Yep. It's actually 6 my time tonight at 8 p.m. server time. But I need more people. Save. Okay. Alright. And then I just keep doing this. And I had a guild actually once before, and this is what I used to recruit something like 200 people, and I didn't get banned, so I'm gonna just take it as this is cool. I think I used this exact same add-on or something similar to it. Alright. News from Ouroboros. Sylvanas' experience may be intrinsic to Anduin's fate. Well, yeah, she cursed him. She would know how to fix him. I also thought it's really interesting. We actually fight Anduin. I don't know if it not in the Sanctum of Domination. We actually fight Anduin here. He's the fucking fourth to last boss. Oh, they're bringing back the tokens. Oh, sweet, they're bringing back the tokens. Oh, I am well. It's not. They're not doing like the only tokens, but I like that. I like that a lot. Cool. All right, and then there was this trinket actually that I was reading about. This one, the Scars of Fraternal Strife. Affix a domination room to yourself, gaining power at a price. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we're gonna find out somehow. Yeah, see, a majority of the people just decline the guild invite, and they go on their merry way. Which, that's cool. You don't want to be in the guild, that's fine. Whatever. Where's the quest turn in? Isn't it? It's right here. People are smothering Uther, you poor bastard. I thought I completed that quest. Okay, the fate of Sylvanas is not my immediate priority. The jailer has destroyed the harmonic channels, assuring we cannot follow him. Perhaps his duty is enlightened. Okay. Persuade the elders of Haven to offer their assistance. Alright. Yes. Okay. This dude? Oh, yes. Okay, we need your assistance. And if we do nothing, the jailer wins. I don't know. Elder Kareth? Or Kreth? Well, how do you expect us to kick the jailer's ass, huh? See, that's much more reasonable. Oh yay, a pilgrimage. Do we get to wear the fancy hats? The buckle hats? You know, like the pilgrims wore? It's a pilgrimage. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where that is. Probably somewhere around here somewhere. Or, oh wait, and that's Faith Repose. Where am I going? That's Province Fauna. You don't even know where you're going. But then again, neither do I, so I can't really call you on your shit. Let's go. Okay. That's another thing I'm surprised. There's not another 40 levels of renown, which I suppose is a good thing, because I hate grinding for renown. It is like if you're all like all your alts shared renown, like the same renown level. I wish they would make it like super alt friendly, because it's just a chore at this point to have an alt, which kind of limits the amount of fun you can have with the game. Like, I wish it was you didn't have to like mains and alts. You didn't have to choose. I wish you could just like like gear, like if gear. How do I get up there? Wait, that's not the quest. That's where I'm supposed to go. Wait, this never had like an icon before. Whatever. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I wish the game was more alt friendly. Like it's having an alt is a hassle. And I'm not a kid anymore. I don't have all day to just burn playing WoW. I mean, I do today, but that's besides the point. I set today aside because I'm super stoked about raiding again, and I want to grow my guild, and I want to get back into WoW again, like how I was, not like as hardcore as I was. I mean, well, what I'm trying, like, I want to be able to have a community again. Like, I still have friends from my old guild. We still run dungeons every now and again, and that's cool. But like, I want a guild to call my own, you know, and I want to run it right. The last guild I was in, ugh, I'm not gonna say what guild I was in. Well, if you watch previous streams, you'll know. But it's it just was not a good experience. I did not enjoy my time there, and I felt like the leadership could have been a little more not like kind, you know, less. It felt like it felt like the army, which I'm not saying the army is bad. I mean, you know, my stepdad's a veteran. You know, I respect veterans. I respect the army, etc., etc. But what I'm saying is, like, this is a video game. I didn't sign up to be berated for no damn reason. If I wanted to do that, I'd go to the army. But no, I came here to have fun. And it's not fun to have someone yell at you all over and over just because they don't like you. And it's really not. So I left. It's all in the past. I'm moving on. I'm creating my own guild. I'm having fun. That's, or at least I'm trying to like get a guild together to have fun. Yep. Yeah, you can hear the. I never realized you could actually hear my keys. Huh. I guess most streamers probably don't have cherry blues, but I actually really like this keyboard. It's the K100. Pretty sure these are blues. Oh no, they're silvers. Oh, they're not silver. They're like the speed switch or something. I don't know. I like the keyboard. I don't care what switches they are. I just like it. And I usually have headphones on, so I don't even notice the clackety clack. That's a fun phrase to say, clackety clack. Clackety clack. What were we talking about? Oh yes, new guild, new fun. And I'm gonna try and run this guild like openly, like everyone's voice will be heard. No one's gonna just be rude for no reason. I'm gonna nip that shit in the bud if it ever happens. And yeah, I hope to grow a nice community. You know. Yeah, there is something here, but didn't I click on that? Yeah, oh, there's more rubble. Oh, I know why. It was on sparkles. I don't like sparkles. I need outline mode. I need the gold outline. I think they introduced that in Warlords, and I fell in love with it ever since. You know how like the quest objectives are outlined in like in a gold rim instead of having the sparklies. Like the sparklies for loot is okay, but like quest objectives, you need a little more, something to stand out more than just sparklies. Shit, if I bet if someone was keen enough, they could like isolate the sound of my keyboard and actually figure out what I'm typing. But here's the thing: the only thing I really do with my keyboard when I'm typing or when I'm when I'm playing WoW is WASD and Q and E. Like I use I control the camera with my mouse, but WASD and Q and E is how I move. I find it helps for when you have to avoid shit on the ground. And then I use a Corsair Scimitar, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's one of those mice that have the 12 buttons where your thumb goes. So I can cast all my spells with my thumbs, like, with shift, or not with my thumbs, with my thumb. So I got the shift, just the regular set, and then the controls down here, and then these are various keys. So yeah, all my combat spells I can cast with my, with my mouse. Which, ever since I got this mouse, I feel like how I play the game and how good I'm at the game is definitely a lot better. I used to suck playing WoW. And to some extent I still do. But like, I honestly can't recommend it enough. I even made a video about it, about how what my control scheme is, and I made that video because I liked it so much and it was such a big change. So I thought, oh, maybe other people will have same, oops, excuse me, will have the same God, I cannot keep a train of thought to save my fucking life. What was I talking about? Oh yes, the video. I made a video of the mouse. I figured if I liked the control scheme so much and it made so much of a big change for me, who knows if it'll make a big change for everybody. I mean, my grandpa, he plays WoW, or at least he used to. I think he still pays for subscription, but he doesn't really play anymore. He has the Logitech version of the scimitar. Need some water. How do people on the news talk for hours on end, and you never see, well, they don't talk for hours on end. There's always like a commercial break or some shit, which I guess, perfect time. How am I supposed to catch this thing? I guess up on this rock. Like newscasters or whatever, they can talk for, time and on end, and they don't need to drink any water, and their voice probably, I don't know. I never thought about it, about how a newscaster does his job or her job. But I know for me, I need to keep my throat well lubricated, or else I sound like a 70-year-old man. I can't talk, my throat is so dry. And that's my 70-year-old man impression, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Oh, please, your applause. You're so kind. I know, I'm so good at impressions. It's astonishing. I believe you heard a little bit of my James Bond impression earlier for no good reason. Shaken, not stirred. Yes, I'll take that. Shaken, not stirred. Money penny. I don't know any good other good Sean Connery lines. I never really watched the original James Bond. I watched the newer ones with Craig something. What's his name? Daniel Craig. Yeah. I always thought, I don't think this is a very controversial opinion. I think a lot of people agree. The James Bond movies were incredibly sexist. Like, every movie, James Bond had a different girl, and, he treated women like objects, which, sad to say, was par for the course at the time of the movies. But even today, like, it's a little better about it. I think the last modern James Bond movie I saw was Skyfall. And that was years ago, so I can't exactly attest to whether or not it was PC, because back then I thought PC was a personal computer. Back in my day, PC meant computer. It didn't mean political correctness and all that. Well, back in my day, I was 12. No one gave a fuck back then. They weren't teaching this political correctness stuff. I mean, yeah, political correctness is great and all, but it's certainly a hassle. And I'm all for people being, happy and inclusive and all that, I'd hate it if someone called me she or whatever. You know, I'd feel offended, so it'd stand to reason. Oh, if someone wants to be called she, you call them she, and blah, 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 blah. You know. How did I get on this tangent? Inclusiveness. James Bond. Something, something. I don't know. I go off on random tangents, and I'm hoping that you people will find that entertaining. That's my plan here. And I'm just... I swear to God, I'm not this, like, empty-headed. It's... So that's weird. I can multitask somewhat, like... Okay, so if I'm... Oh, I hate these puzzles. I fucking hate these puzzles because I don't exactly know how they work. I think it's like one of these things is not like the other. No, that's not it. What is the thing said? He's not telling me what to do. Oh yes. I'm not usually this empty-headed. But I'm trying to like hold a or not hold a conversation. I'm trying to like do commentary, which is very foreign to me. Like, cause again, I'm new at this. How the fuck do these things work? This is the one of these puzzles. This is the only puzzle I don't understand how it works. Is there anyone in chat that would like to tell me how the fuck these puzzles work? There's no one in YouTube chat, and... Come on, internet. Tell me how many people are in Twitch chat. And there's nobody in Twitch chat, so I'm talking to myself, as per usual. Okay, so... As I was thinking... Okay, so... I need to pause that so my internet doesn't get all bogged down. 1, 2, 3. All right. So what I'm doing is I'm going off of the rings. So like 1 ring, 2 ring, 3 rings. So no, that didn't work. Okay. What if I go off the shapes? That didn't work. And the explanation for how to do this stupid puzzle, it makes no sense either. So okay. So these are I believe the explanation was the first 2 have to be the same or similar, but the third one has to be different, something like that. So these have the same circle and they're both octagons, and then different. No. Nothing's happening. What the? Okay, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I've been needing to Google this. It's the Fugu Fugueal. Fugueal. Oh, this dude. I remember this dude. I'm gonna wave at him. People lagging. Okay. Alright, let's look at Wowhead. Maybe someone in the comments. Okay, there's 12 comments. Some of these puzzles are quote-unquote easy, but for those that need speed, there's actually a helper add-on. Oh! Alright, there's a helper. Yeah, but I want to figure out how to do it myself. Okay, as I tried to figure that out, I came to this conclusion. Think of your 3 clicks as either same, or different. Same border shapes can be circle, square, hexagon. Same core shapes can be cube, diamond, round. Same core numbers can be one number. So 1 cube, 1 round, 1 diamond. Okay, same borders can be one border, two border, two border, two border, three border, three border, three border. For example, circle with one border, square with one border, hexagon with one border. Okay. All four criteria, border shape, border numbers, and core numbers have to either all be same, or different. Okay. I think I understand it. Let's try it. So all four criteria. Okay. So number of shapes. So there's border shapes, border numbers, core shapes, and core numbers. So there's two here, there's two here. Okay, so if I do 111, it didn't disappear. 111. There core numbers. Huh? Same core numbers can be one number. So they're the huh? I think it might be bugged. Okay, circle. No, that didn't do it. That huh? This makes no sense. Okay, let's try this helper add-on then. Curse Forge. Cause evidently I just don't fucking get it. I'm probably just a fucking moron. That's just the very high possibility. Or it's bugged. It's 50-50 for me that it's bugged. But we will actually find out because apparently this puzzle helper will help. Where are you, CurseForge? Come on. Any day now. There you are. You can't see it, but it finally just popped up. Took you long enough, you slow bastard. Oh yeah, and I have a ton of add-on updates as well. I probably should have done that beforehand. Okay, so it's called Zereth. Oh, the fucking macros. Ah, damn it. Just hit my head on the mic stand. Mortis. Puzzle helper? I can't type. Zereth Mortis. Zereth Mortis puzzle helper. I think I have a speech impediment, but I don't know. Like, I've never been diagnosed with a speech impediment, but boy, do I fuck up talking a lot. Okay. Just gonna update all this shit, and it should download quickly because I'm not downloading while streaming, I am uploading while streaming. And I should probably clear these so my RAM doesn't get eaten up, because one day I was inviting people in my guild and I just kept hitting it, and I was playing for like 6 hours, and it started running slower and slower, and then I looked at the task manager. WoW was using up about 12 gigs. Come on. God, I hate CurseForge sometimes, but it's like the only WoW add-on manager. I remember when we had to do it back in my day with zip files, and we had to unzip it, and back in my day, we didn't have no CurseForge. We had zip files and WinRAR. You had to fucking unzip those fuckers yourself. Reload. Yeah, that add-on should have just gotten installed. I've been streaming for an hour already. Time just flies when you're having fun. That it definitely does. And let's just check our viewer numbers. One viewer. So no one else is watching. I don't know like what the secret is to getting more than one viewer in Twitch. Like, I don't know what it is. I have all the fancy streaming gear. I'm playing a semi-popular game. People still stream WoW. How many people are streaming WoW right now? So WoW has 166,000 viewers right now. Asmongold's streaming WoW. I thought he quit for a while, but Hazelnutty Games, but she's only got 429. She's a lot more popular. I mean, okay, 255. I'm not asking for a lot of viewers. Just like, you know, any number of viewers would be nice. Boy, I'm seeing a lot of people with not that many viewers. Maybe WoW is dead. Which is, I mean, I don't want WoW to be dead, but sure as hell's looking like it. Huh. Interesting. How many viewers did I get when I streamed when I did PlanetSide the other week? I don't know how Twitch works right now. Okay, recent broadcast. Okay, PlanetSide 2 got 18 views. Okay, my stream yesterday got 3 views. But I don't, how many of those are like live views? Is there a way for me to tell? I don't know. All I'm saying is, like, I want to, like, take off in streaming. Because, I mean, they say do what you love for work. I love playing video games. So, yeah. Just do what you love. So, I'm going to keep going at it as a hobby till I go pro. I guess that's all you can do. Alright, let's see if this helper add-on works. Oh, sweet, sweet. I don't know what it means. Oh, okay. Wait, what? Okay, okay. I think I got it. So, like, so circle, double thick. It's got a square and it's got 1. Okay, octagon, that 2, 1 thick. Triple thick, square, octagon 3. Octagon, double thick, that 1. Square, single, square 2. Circle, double, single, or circle, shape, that, okay. Circle, double, that 1. Octagon, triple, that 2. Circle, double, 2. Solve. Huh? Okay, so that. Alright, it does work. I'm just stupid. Okay, it's not bugged. I'm just stupid. Alrighty then. Moving on. Okay. So our next quest is over this way. I wonder, do the campaign quests, give progress to patterns within patterns of this quest? I think they do, but I'm not sure. All right. What was I talking about before I went into the rabbit hole of streaming and how I'm not popular? I don't recall. So wait, find conduction remnant attractant. How do I do that? Find out locate what is causing the conduction remnants to react. So I just keep running around until I find something. Everything looks like it was. Maybe up here? That's not it. Maybe over here? What's this dude? What does he do? No? What does this do? No? Nothing? Okay. If I don't find anything up here, I'm going to go, phone a friend, my good friend Wowhead. Ooh. This chest is up. Oh, wait. They did all the 3 things, but didn't unlock the chest. That's funny. Oh, no, wait. It's not a chest. It summons a rare. That's right. It looks like a chest, to be fair. Oh, shit. Ooh. Thank God for Bubble. Oh, that guy's healing me. He's so nice. How kind of him. Gotta love being a pally. Jesus, but I'm taking a fucking beating. Like, I killed this guy, like... I wonder if they did, like, class adjustments to paladins. Do paladins suck now? They better not have nerfed pallies. They said they were gonna buff pallies. At least that was the word. I am also just in DPS spec, so... Could be entirely possible. I'm just very squishy. It's not that. I'm not squishy in DPS spec. Maybe this rare just, like... Maybe he's just real beefy or strong or whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm just a pally trying to make it in this crazy world of Warcraft. Come on. Don't die on me. Maybe asking why do I have Healbot open in DPS spec? Because I can, damn it. And I like to, like, Blessing a Sacrifice and shit whenever I'm running dungeons. You know, I like to off-heal. Jeez. Stream... I don't know if that's game lag or it's because I'm streaming. I don't think it's because I'm streaming, because I think it's just the amount of people logging in at once. Okay, I don't see whatever the hell I'm supposed to be looking for. Glow and behold. Let's see here. No, I don't want the Minecraft achievement. I have to do Wowhead. Alright, glow and behold. Comments. Just go to way. Alright, it gives me a waypoint. Perfect. See, like... Wait, I was right. It was right there. I went there. Nothing happened. 64, 8%, 53, 52. Yeah, this is the right place. Nothing's happening. So I gotta get up close to it? Oh, yeah, I just had to get up close to it. New location discovered. I gotta touch the ancient translocator. Wait, I should have asked for consent first. I'm so sorry. Oh no. That was a touchy joke, touchy subject joke that I just made. Just gonna sweep that under the carpet. Jeez, yeah, it is game lag, or not game lag, like Blizzard It's Blizzard's fault. Because I'm getting 77, 71. So their servers must just be overloaded. I made a post earlier, like on Reddit, where I was like, can't we just like have cross realm or like merge all the US realms or whatever? Because it's such a bitch. Oh, that's right. I need to turn this back on. I need to get back to scanning for my guild. Because it's such a bitch to recruit for guilds. So I thought, oh, just merge all the realms. Like, we have the technology. You know, this isn't the early 2000s where computers were about as complicated as a toaster. Well, to be fair, computers, they're more complicated than a toaster, but still. Technology has gotten a lot more advanced. If you were able to support a lot more players back in the day, because let's face it, WoW has been on a steady decline ever since. So yeah, so if their servers could support more players back then, I think modern hardware could support less players now. Jesus. Blizzard, what's the deal? Come on, man. You're a billion-dollar company, and on or not new patch, like this is like new season day, the game, like the lag's atrocious. Where's my $15 a month going to? Oh, that's right, it's padding Bobby Kodak's pocket. Actually, no, didn't he get fired? Pretty sure he got fired. It's padding whoever owns Blizzard's pockets. Oh, that's right. Turn the macro back on. Yeah, it's real sad because I think Blizzard, the way they're doing it right now, they're running this franchise into the ground. And it's so sad because I've been playing this game for, fuck, 12, 13 years? Like, this is the game I grew up playing. Some people grew up playing Mario, some people grew up playing fucking Grand Theft Auto. I grew up playing WoW. And WoW is one of those games where 50 years down the line, I can't just boot it up and play, oh, this is so nostalgic, because sooner or later it's gonna die, sadly. I mean, well, there are the, like, fan servers, like, people that run Cataclysm. You know, I remember a friend I went to high school with, he played WoW, but he didn't actually pay for a subscription. He, like, it was some sort of Scandinavian, like, home run WoW server, which I thought was weird, but they just took the last patch of Cataclysm and they've been playing that for the past however many years it's been since Cataclysm. Because I guess they figured that's where the game peaked, and they're not wrong. Ever since Pandaria, it's all been a shit show. Oh my god, it is so laggy to accept quests. Come on, Blizz. You should know that it's always this way too, no matter what. Whenever they release new content, everything gets fucking laggy, and it's a fucking shit show, and I just hope it gets better tonight for Raid. I hope. I hope I'm still gonna be awake for Raid. Fuck. Alright, let's do our viewer check. One viewer on YouTube, and come on. And one viewer on Twitch. Yeah, no one. I'm just not entertaining. That's it. That's cool. I'm kidding. I know it's just that thing. You gotta get a following. Jesus. How do I? The door was open. How do I reopen it? Catalyst words lock. Was this it? Yeah, that's the door. Okay. Yeah, good. I have to kill these guys anyway. I hate when I do that. I'll just jump in and I'm like, do I need to kill you? If I don't, I'm just wasting my time. Oh, the lag! Why with lag? Okay, I'm going to do something really quick to make me stay awake. Alright, I'm going to go into GoLXLR, I'm going to look at my mixer, and I'm going to, or no, it's under routing. Okay, so broadcast stream mix, you don't need to listen to music. Okay, so music's being turned off for the broadcast stream. Oh, come piss off. I'm trying to turn on my tunes without getting copyright strike. Is that so much to ask? Really? Why you gotta bother me, man? You're just gonna die. I was gonna kill you anyway. You couldn't have waited 5, 10, 15 seconds that it takes for me to make sure Spotify's on the right sound output and then figure out what playlist I want to listen to and then whatever. You two, I just killed your friend. Didn't you just see that? Like, I swear, these people, man. These people. Bloodthorn Protector. This is Catalyst Wards. This is a horrible restaurant. No, never come here. 1 star. The staff is very rude. They attacked me while I was alt-tabbed. Come on. Oh god, my computer is not happy. Come on. Where are you? I just want to make sure it's going to output on the right audio output. If I play 1 millisecond of AC/DC on stream, I don't deserve ownership of this video. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to mute it. I'm like going to mute the broadcast stream mix real quick. So hang on. Okay, I think we're good. You can't hear AC/DC, can you? No, it's not doing anything. So we're good. We're good. No copyright strikes for me today. I'm happy. Which is weird. Like, before I knew, like, when I was first starting out my channel, and I didn't know what copyright strikes were, I just played my Spotify through, like, on stream. And I, like, what's this copyright thing? I don't, what? And I didn't really care because I wasn't making money, so someone might as well make money off my hard work. Why not the people that I'm listening to? So yes, I did it for the artists that I listen to, the millionaires in their houses. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to scrape by. I don't deserve that money, even though I'm using your music as background noise. This whole thing is so stupid. Like, okay, so this is something that really pisses me off, and some would say for no reason, but hear me out. So Freddie Mercury, before he died, famously, he was all about, like, you can remix my music, you can do whatever you want with my music, just don't make me boring. Yeah, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but that was it. He said, you know, remix my music, blah blah blah, don't make me boring. That was what I remember from that. And now, which he pretty much gave people explicit permission, do whatever you want with my music. I'm sure that's not the exact quote, but that's pretty much it. That's the gist of it. He didn't, Do whatever you want with my music. And so I've I played a Queen song once. Like I this is when I figured out um how the copyright system worked, and I thought, okay, yes, it's copyrighted, but that's what Freddie Mercury wanted. So I played "We Are the Champions" because I won something and I felt proud. So I played "We Are the Champions." Oh fuck, I can't even sing it. There we go. Oh yay, copyright strike. Because God forbid you can't hum a very popular song. It's such bullshit. Um, and I got copyright striked because I played a song where the artist gave everyone permission to use it. Because whoever distributed the record, I think it was Warner Brothers. I don't, or no, Time Warner Music, something like that. I don't know. So some rich company that didn't write the song, that just helped produce it decades ago, never, and hasn't had anything to do with the song or the artist in decades, still gets money for it. And to be fair, the remaining members of Queen also still get money for it, and they signed the contract that said, yeah, you can do that. They get a cut of all record sales and blah, 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 blah. But it's such bullshit. Like, it's just. I get it, big companies have to make money, but when they're that big to the point where their CEOs are fucking millionaires with yachts and like it pains me to see people with so much wealth and to not use it for good. Like, yeah, if you've made your millions and you've earned it, fair play to you. You earned that. That's how capitalism works. But you have people with, you say, okay, take Elon Musk. What he's doing with his money is fucking amazing. He's trying to better humanity. He donated, what was it, an ass ton of money to fucking Team C's, I believe it was. Something. I don't know. It was like a really big amount of money. And yeah, you should, because if you don't, it's just sitting there in a bank account. Use your wealth. Don't just let it sit there and collect dust when there's poverty and sadness in this world. Use it to make make the world a better place. And if you don't want to, that's within your God-given right, but that just makes you a greedy asshole. Because the people with billions and billions of dollars, the only thing they'll do with it is make them more. They'll buy companies or make more billions. They won't use it to better humanity. They won't use it to fucking help impoverished people. They won't use it for anything that will help humanity. And I'm not saying every billionaire or millionaire has to be a humanitarian, but think about it. If you have so much money, it's more money than most people would know what to do with. It's just like it baffles me how you can just sit on top of that much money and not do anything and watch just people. Oh yeah, Jeff Bezos, he's fucking billionaire. Fucking his employees have to fucking pee in bottles when they deliver packages. Motherfucker, you're so rich, you could design, build, and manufacture a custom truck that has a built-in toilet in it. And you could probably make the car run on the shit, too. And save the environment. That's like a win-win-win-win. That's like triple wins. That's wins squared. But no, you're just gonna sit on that fucking billions of dollars and do nothing with it. It makes me irrationally angry for some reason. And I would, if I ever made it big and I got an enormous amount of money, like more money than it, I'm a very simple man. I have very simple needs. I just want me, my friends, and my family to live happy, healthy lives. And any more money than that I don't need, yeah, I'll give back to Earth, to humanity, to people that need it. Like, it's just fucking ridiculous. I'm very empathetic when it comes to, people that I don't even know. Like, just, it's so sad. It makes me depressed. Humanity, in reality, it's so fucking depressing. No wonder people have a mental health crisis every other every other day. It's We live in a very depressing society, a society that perpetuates fucking greed, wealth, and or no, not wealth, but just fucking greed. I know I'm not putting it as eloquently as some, but this just fucking baffling. It baffles my mind how someone can just be that greedy and know. Because you gotta know these people know how bad it is. But they sit upon their ivory towers and just, you know. If I were loaded like Jeff Bezos or whoever the richest man in the world is, I think it's Jeff Bezos right now. If I were as loaded as him, in the billions of dollars, I would probably set aside 10 million. 10 million for me? Because that's 10 million. People say you can retire on $1 million. So 10 million is enough for me to live comfortably. I'd talk to my banking people or whoever, and I'd be like, hey, any money that comes to my account, my account ever goes over 10 million, put anything over the 10 million into like this special foundation I have that's helps various world needs. Cuz who needs billions of dollars? Who, I ask, who? There's nothing on this, like, I couldn't spend $1 billion on myself. I cannot think of, well, I could, but they would be stupidly impractical. I could buy myself 100 Lamborghinis, but get this, I only have one set of hands. I can only drive one car at a time. So what's the point of having so many supercars? One or two cars will do you good. At best, you might have one as a backup. But there's one car I want. That's one dream car that I have. No, maybe two. Two dream cars. A 1972 Z28 Camaro and a 1969 C1 Corvette in red with a white interior and the white side panels. The first one is because it's an iconic car and I fell in love with it the moment I saw it. And I was raised in Hawaii, so like old school Corvettes, that's like the Beach Boys and shit like that. That's like, it's iconic Americana. I'd get that, I'd get that car. I wouldn't buy a $1 billion mansion. I'd just buy a nice house. Maybe I'd do a mansion, because then I could move my mom and my grandparents and, my family, people I care about in. And I'd make sure they're well taken care of, because, that's what you do. They're the people that raised you. They take care of you. It's only fair that you at least try to pay them back, even though they don't, like... Anyone who's changed your diaper deserves, something back for it. Anyone who's changed my shitty diaper needs needs to earn something for that. So if I make it big, I'm going to take care of my family. And that's something that everyone should do. You don't just send your grandparents to a home when they get old. You take care of them yourself, like a man or a woman. You either gotta man up or woman up and do what's right. and I get it. Some people aren't cut out for taking care of their parents, but you don't just send them to a home. You might get like, if you can afford it, you know. How the hell did I get on a side topic about money and greed? I don't know. I actually, like, I got so deep into that rabbit hole, I completely spaced, and it was just a complete stream of consciousness. I wasn't even paying attention to what I'm killing, and wow. I'm just killing random shit for no reason. Okay, let's get back to the game. Enough rambling and speeches about uh, wealth disparities in America and the world, as it were. Yes, no more of that. Okay, replicating essence. How do I get replicating essence? I got one of them. I don't know how. You ever do that where you get so deep into a topic you completely tunnel vision and you completely forget whatever it is you're doing? Well, that just happened to me hard. I just went on like full WoW autopilot. So like, and it was a bad autopilot. If my WoW autopilot was like driving a car, I would have died and crashed many times. You space so hard that your autopilot is that bad. Yeah, I went on full autopilot and it's really easy because the way I have my fucking how I attack is I have this add-on. It's called Hikili, or whatever. My friend told me about it. It just tells me what spells to cast. So whenever I get in combat, I just do that. It doesn't tell me when to heal though. So sometimes I do die. But when you've been playing the game for 12 years, it kind of becomes second nature. Come on. Oh my God, Blizzard. Is it? It's like a second or two before you can actually loot what you need to loot. Damn you, Blizzard. So I am definitely gonna cut the stream off at about 8 my time. So at least 8 p.m. because I'm going bowling with some friends at 9. That'll give me like 30 minutes to get ready, 15-minute drive there. Okay, that works. So yeah. So 8 my time would be 10 server time, so that's about 2 hours of raiding, which is fairly reasonable. Yeah. 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 Like I've been trying to get out of the house more because if you stay in the house, like quarantine fucked me up hard. Cause like I was in high school when COVID like first hit, so but it was like a semi-online high school as well. Like every Friday we got to stay home and we just did the work on our computer. It was great. I loved it. But when COVID hit, we switched completely to online, and it was like it was not fun because going completely online. Like having it once a week, that's fine. Getting to work in your pajamas and whatever, but full online isn't the best if it's done right. Like, yeah, if it's done right, it's okay, but what was I talking about? COVID, isolation. Oh yes. So ever since I graduated class of 2020, so right when COVID hit, we had the fucking senior graduating class committee. Like we all talked about, oh, this is what we want the graduating ceremony to be like, and it's gonna be so cool. Oh yeah. And then COVID hit, and then we're like, oh shit, this isn't gonna happen. And then we got a fucking drive-through graduation. Literally, people would stay in their cars, and then fucking someone who, well, It didn't look like they were in a hazmat, but they had the fucking masks. Masks were like new at this time, so I wasn't used to it. And I'm like, great, we're in a fucking apocalypse. And I just remember like I was having a very emotional moment. I got my diploma, and I remember we were driving home and I was tearing up, and I'm like, after 18 years of work, because I hated school. I loved hanging out with friends. I just hated certain classes. I hated history. I hated English. At this, like, you the way I see it in terms of reading and writing, if you can read, write, and understand the language competently, you're good. You don't need to fucking read Shakespeare, because one, we don't read and write like that anymore. I can't read Shakespeare for shit. I had a hard enough time learning to read modern English. I don't think I could read until I was like, I don't know, but I was delayed. I know that much. I was delayed in a lot of stuff. I was held back in third grade. Um, I was held back in third grade. Third grade was fucking. We were still learning to not pick our boogers, and I got held back. That's how delayed I was. But I caught up. And I graduated on time, as I should have. What was I talking about? Oh yes, I hated school, so I'm like, after it wasn't 18 years, it was 12 years worth of work. I'm like, this is it. This is all the celebration I get. And my mom could tell I wasn't having it. So we went out for burgers, and that cheered me up, and I forgot about it the next day. Cause it's whatever. The whole fucking high school diploma's bullshit anyway. I stopped learning important shit in about sophomore year. I haven't used anything onward from sophomore year. Geometry, haven't used that. Haven't used trig. Like, if I go into construction or something, maybe I'll use trig. Yeah, that. And I still kind of remember how to use trig, because trig was actually kind of fun. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Because math class, I had a cool math teacher. He would just let us, as long as we got the work done, we could pretty much do what we wanted in his class. So I could put in my earbuds, and I could zone out hard, and I could just do the work. And classes like that, that's where I excelled. But other classes, not so much. Like English, it's really hard to listen to heavy metal when you're trying to read Shakespeare. And like metal, or just music in general, not just metal, it helps me focus. Not so much right now, but because I am listening to music. It's just you can't hear it because I have it routed through my headphones and not through the stream. Um, at least I hope I only have it routed through my headphones. I'm pretty sure it is. I checked that before I turned it on. Yeah, I fucking hated, like, I can't even remember half the shit I learned in high school. I mainly took elective classes, but like history, I remember very little. Like, well, not very little, but I remember the important shit. Like in the last 100 years, I remember, how World War II happened, and Civil War, slavery, all that. But like when you go back to like fucking ancient Sumerian and Egyptian times, I'm like, why do we need to know that they worshipped cats? How does that affect me in my daily life? How am I going to benefit from knowing that the ancient Egyptians worshipped cats? And, what am I going to... I remember I had a history teacher where we made fucking, like, conniption jars. Canopic, I think. Canopic jars. which was like what they buried their dead. And when you got mummified, you were put into a canopic jar. And I remember that. That was fucking 6th grade. And that is probably the first time I've ever thought about a canopic jar since 6th grade. Because guess what? We don't embalm people anymore. It baffles me. Why do we need to know about this shit? Why can't you teach me how to do my taxes? Or why can't you teach me how to fucking... anything more valuable than a fucking canopic jar? The only benefit for me knowing a canopic jar is it makes me sound smarter compared to people who don't know what a canopic jar is. But who gives a fuck? It's a jar that used to contain dead people thousands and thousands of years ago. Who fucking cares? I don't. I think it's pretty clear that I don't. I think it's like, yeah. Like I think the classes that I took that were actually very formative. I thought I had a booger hanging out. Still feels like I do. I think it's just a wild hair. Yeah, it's just a wild hair. I need to trim my nose hairs. Yeah, the only classes that I like gained anything from like were my elective classes, like fucking woodshop. That's a very useful skill to, you know, build shit and, you know, learn how to use power tools. It's very informative. Shop, you know, like mechanic shop class. I'm very grateful that the school I went to at the time had mechanics class, because that showed me that, oh, I really like working on cars. I find it fun. I found it so much fun that the period that I had for mechanics class was just before lunch. The mechanics teacher and all the classmates, they would go out for lunch, and then when the mechanics teacher came back from lunch, he'd see me in the shop and like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm working on this thing. It was lunch. I'm like, what? What time is it? Holy shit. Yeah, you know you enjoy doing something when you completely lose track of time. The only other thing I can find myself doing that in is video games. Fucking shop class. Photography class. I loved photography class because can't really fail it, can you? Well, no, not just that you couldn't fail it. It's I'm an amateur photographer. My grandpa was a photographer, and I look up to him, and I always thought it was cool, and I wanted to do what he did. So I learned about all the tips and tricks, and I feel like I can take some pretty damn good photos. And it's a valuable skill to have. Because it's not just as simple as point the camera and shoot. There's focus, aperture, f-stop, ISO, and how they interact. There's the, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a triangle. So if you, like, if you change the ISO, it has an effect on the f-stop and the aperture and etc. And there's math to it, and the fucking rule of thirds. That we did a whole unit on the rule of thirds and how... Oh, yeah. Photography is definitely a good class. Like, it taught me a lot. And the classes that teach you skills are always good, because you can never have enough skills. Ooh. Ooh. This will end well. Yup. I could have told you that was going to happen. In fact, I did. Yeah, I told you it wasn't going to end well. But did you listen? No, now we're going to have to go in and save your ass, I bet. No, he's alright. Anywho, I was saying, classes that teach you skills are good because you can never have enough skills. The more skills you have, the bottoms up. What am I drinking? Ooh. Oh, I went out of the zone. Wrong way. Yeah, any class that teaches you skills is a good class. Like, oh, what other classes did I have? There was tech team in the high school I went to most recently, the one I graduated from, um, which was basically free labor on behalf of the tech IT department. If there was a problem they really didn't want to deal with, they would send us to do it. Which, I mean, I they'd have us try like fix it for like 10 minutes, and then if we couldn't figure it out, we'd have to go back and ask them for help, which, yeah, it's a good way of learning for some, at least. For me, it's a good way of learning, trial and error, or the way I look at it. Keep like, that didn't work, Google how to fix it, and just keep doing it, that is trial and error. I learn very well trial and error in that aspect. Not in For computers, I'm very good at trial and error, but not so much other stuff. Like stuff with hand-eye coordination, it's not trial and error. It still takes a little more practice. I don't have good hand-eye coordination. I never have. What other classes did I take? Oh, 3D printing class. Oh, I fucking loved that class. But it wasn't just, well, so I took 3D printing class, and that just taught you how to build a 3D printer, how to, do the thing. Because you can build your own. They have kits. They're not amazing kits, but they'll do. They're like $100, and you get pretty basic 3D prints out of them. My voice is gonna be sore tomorrow. Where was I? 3D printing class. I love that class because it taught me that, or it showed me that I love 3D modeling, and that's a fucking career. Taught me how to use Blender. I'm still not very good at it, but that's what pretty much the entirety of high school should be. After you graduate 8th grade, it should be almost purely electives, so you can figure out what you want to get, training for jobs. Because we don't need to know this boring bullshit about fucking anything. Yeah, it's 4 years to get a degree. Cut out the boring 4 years of high school where we learn nothing, and replace it with what a college degree would be. Or, because I can go to college right now. I'm a smart kid, and I pretty much coasted through high school. I was a C student because I was like, I didn't enjoy learning some subjects. Two, it didn't grab me. It didn't. But the elective classes that I enjoyed, like 3D printing, like tech team, I got A's in because I enjoyed doing them. I wasn't dragging myself. If you have to, if what you're if you're teaching someone something and they're like, that's like a fundamental thing of teaching, is they've got to enjoy what they're being taught, or else it's just going to go in one ear out the other. I hated history. It had to be beaten into me, or else I did not remember it. Which, yeah, I mean, spend countless hours of racking my head. Oh, fucking mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. I'm not a fucking microbiologist. I don't need to know that, but I'm gonna know that till the day I die. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And that is never, not once, going to benefit me in any way, shape, or form. Hell, it's a fucking meme at this point. I remember Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. That's semi-helpful because if I ever go into, like, construction or anything, but those are usually, like, yes, some of the stuff is useful if you become a microbiologist or if you become a construction worker, but you're making it, like, way too, you're teaching you're teaching a lot of useless shit. You're wasting a lot of your formative years in high school. High school isn't for smart people. Like, homeschooling is honestly better than high school, in my opinion. As someone who's been to high school, I fucking hated it. It was not fun. The only fun I had was when I was playing Magic the Gathering with my friends. I'm not saying all learning is bad. I'm just saying that teaching people stuff they don't really need to know that they're not interested in isn't isn't worth it. So that's the second tangent I've gone off on. It's like very hard for me to focus on one thing. Like, it's hard. I'm like scatterbrained. I can easily like do World of Warcraft like dailies and watch a YouTube video on my second monitor or a movie, but for some reason when I stream and I have to talk, I like and it be like an on-screen personality, like my WoW, like I get tunnel visioned a lot, so I probably did it again during that rant where I just walked around and was killing random crap that wasn't pertinent to the quest. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I've got 7 hours left of. No, 8 hours. 8 hours. Can't even do math right now. I'm so tired. But this is what insomnia. Well, I'm not tired. I'm just like mentally fried. Like, because if you stay up for 24 hours, you're gonna be mentally fried. But I'm not tired. I'm full of energy. You can tell because my eyes aren't groggy, and I'm holding a conversation with myself like any sane person would. Well, then again, like everyone holds conversations with themselves. I'm just voicing mine. Usually it's up here, but now it's coming out here. This chair used to be really comfortable, but now it's just not as comfortable as it used to be. I think I need to fluff the I need to like fluff the or replace the padding, not fluff it. Replace the padding in the seat because it feels like I'm sitting on plywood right now, like with a blanket over it. Which I probably am. I'm pretty sure I'm sitting on plywood with some fabric over it. Because that's how most chairs are made. Jesus, Blizzard, it's so laggy. It's lagging casting my spells. And it's not me, because I have 76, 72. It's your server's lagging. Come on, Blizzard. You're better than this. He's not. Oh wait, he's evading. That's why. Oh my God! Come on. Like if I wasn't talking to myself right now, I would have probably been like, I can't with this lag anymore. But I'm tunnel visioning so hard right now that I don't even notice. What are you gonna do? First world problems, am I right? Come on. He was sitting at 1 health. Like, what the hell? Come. Like, ugh. Stream starts at 6. That'd give me 5 hours of nap time. Tell you what. I will... Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all the dailies and everything that needs to get done, like in the campaign quests up until it well, I'm not tired. I just feel mentally drained, and I need like a power nap, you know, not actual sleep, but just something to refresh me. Insomnia is a bitch. Although some of the nights that I've couldn't sleep have been some of my more productive nights. Oh, God. Because this is just so fucking such a pain in the ass. That was 5-6 seconds. I only really started counting halfway through. It's probably that was a long time. Should not take that long to turn in a quest. Fuck. Okay, so that was it. Wait, continue campaign by accepting the quest key crafting in Zereth Mortis. Where is this quest you speak of? It's right there. Aha. Restore the transit. Okay, how do I do that? Reach, onward and upward. I can't fly yet. Oh, there we go. How come he gets to fly and I don't? Oh, come on, Blizzard. Dude, the servers, the why? I right-clicked on him. Nothing's happening. Oh my god, the lag is so bad. Well, I mean, it makes sense. You leave people without content for so long, they're gonna be real fucking excited when you finally release content. Where'd he go? He fucking disappeared. And he didn't take me with him. It's not that bad. It's funny. Alright, I'm gonna take a nap. I will be back at 5 p.m. PST. Because that'll give me about an hour to finish up the quest. And hopefully the lag will not be as bad. Oh wait, let me see. Maybe it was just a fluke. I don't know. There he is. Okay, yeah, can I... Yep, not happening. It's either bugged or it's too laggy. Well, it's been fun, but I'm going to take a nap so I have some semblance of consciousness at raid time. Raid will be at 5 p.m. PST. Don't be late, but I'm not talking to anyone because no one is watching. Yep, no one's watching.